Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with the free pick in the Yale versus Princeton college basketball matchup on Friday, February 2nd, 2024. Of course, if you like all the free picks we do at Pickdawgz, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. Use that discount code PICK, you'll get 15% off. If you make big bets, you have a big bankroll and you're looking for that one-on-one concierge style service, any of those things, text the number you see on the screen. We have those products available. They're just not available on the website, so go ahead and text that number. But let's get to this one. We've got Yale taking on Princeton, Ivy League college basketball on a Friday night. Of course, the Ivy, a one-bid conference, and the way the Ivy League works is not everybody makes the conference tournament, so this could get pretty dicey as it comes down to the stretch. And of course, Yale and Princeton, two of the better teams in the Ivy this season. But the Ivy, it is a one-bid conference, and there's not going to really be any exceptions this season. Yale 4-1 at home this season, but just 1-2 against the number. Yale, well, they play that big out of conference, so most of those games are on the road. Princeton 7-2 on the road this season, but just 4-5 against the number in those spots. The Tigers are 15-2 this season overall. 8-2 straight up in their last 10 and 3-5 against the number. As they progress through the Ivy League, we know that both these teams, like I said, near the top, but Princeton coming off that loss against Cornell last time out as a 2.5-point favorite. That was their first loss this season in Ivy League play, while Yale is rolling along in the Ivy and have not lost in Ivy League play this season, being Brown, Columbia, Dartmouth, and Harvard, covering the spread in all of those. In fact, Yale has covered the spread 7 games in a row. Princeton has not covered in their last 2. We look at what these teams have done out on the floor. Princeton shoots the ball really efficiently, of course shoots the three really well, and that's why they call it the Princeton offense, right? Because Princeton runs it, and now a lot of people run it and still call it the Princeton offense wherever they run it. And then Yale on the other side, pretty solid defensively, team shooting just 40.9% from the floor against them, but they are somewhat vulnerable from beyond the arc. When we look at the Yale offense, certainly efficient on the inside, not as good on the outside. Princeton defends the perimeter pretty decently. They're actually not a bad defensive team overall, and they don't turn the ball over a ton, which I really like, to see from teams. Neither of these teams are big in the turnover area. Yale is actually a little bit better in that spot, but not overwhelmingly. When it comes to hitting the boards, Princeton on the defensive end can really hit the boards pretty well. And then when we look at the offensive side of things, Princeton not all that horrible in that area either. I think that this game is going to be really, really tight, and I think getting anything more than really a point or two is the way to go. I'm going to take Princeton in this one, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. They're 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.